Morning everybody, Jonathan from Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions here to have a little bit of range day. In case you haven't seen the videos already in the past, I do rather enjoy my range days. It's a good way to get outside, get a little gun smoke therapy as it were, and just have a little bit of fun in the great outdoors. Today I'm having fun with a purpose. Today we are testing out the new Ruger American, see if I can get the words right, the new Ruger American Gen 2 Predator in 450 Bushmaster. So this is a new rifle I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I did an unboxing as well as a video for sighting or bore sighting and mounting the scope and stuff in. So if you haven't seen those two videos, go back now and check it out. You'll hear all about the gun, and as well as the optic, how to bore sight, how to mount the scope rings and all that. But today we're going to be sighting the rifle in. I've got target set up at 35, 55, and 100 yards. And we're going to go ahead and dial the scope in, check the rifle out. One fear, I guess is probably the best word, is the fact that it's a very light gun. And I know it's a very big round. The 450 Bushmaster is a big honking 45 caliber round that packs a wallop when it hits the target. The one I had in the past was in an AR configuration. I think it was actually just a little bit heavier, and so I'm interested to see the comparison in terms of felt recoil between those two guns. I do have it set up right now on the lead sled, but as you can see, I also got some just regular gun rest. Got my spotting scope, range finders around here somewhere. So I mean, I've got everything I need in order to get the job done, and I'm going to bring y'all along for it. We're going to get the scope dialed in, and then at the end I've got a steel target and an old paint can up at 100 yards to just kind of give us an idea on how hard the round really does hit, because its nickname's the Thumper for a reason, and I know from experience in the past of owning this round that it lives up to its name. So I'm going to try my best to show y'all. Sorry, I ain't got watermelons and I ain't got jugs today. This is what I got, kind of impromptu, but we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna get to it. So let's get ourselves set up, start off at 35 yards, get it dialed in there, and then we'll start moving our way out. It's the very first round I've put in this gun. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. And about dead center with the target, and just a couple of inches out to the left. So we're going to move it right. All right, we just did it 16 clicks at this short of a distance. A click does not equal a quarter of an inch. Recoil was nice on it though. That wasn't bad at all. Other than then I just kind of pinched my skin between the cheek there and the headphones, but that was very nice. All right, center, but we dropped a little bit. One thing I want to do, and I brought everything with me to do it. Biggest thing is I'm going to run a bore snake through it in between every few shots. Really should be doing it in between every shot. I just honestly forgot. I got excited. Barrel's cool to the touch. That's awesome. It's a medium profile barrel, and the compensator is really helping with the muzzle rise in a nice big way. But the reason why I want to run the bore snake through it, and I brought my cleaning rod and kit and everything for it too, but basically the idea is I'm going to hunt this gun with a cold, clean bore. So if I'm going to do that, A, the barrel needs to be broke in anyway, and that's part of a break-in process of a barrel. But B, I want to recreate as much of the scenario as I can for when I hunt. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it. Barrel's still cool to the touch. So that shot was about 3 inches low. But since I didn't clean the bore between it, I'm gonna retake that shot. All right, so looks like I touched right next to where that first round went. We're gonna clean the barrel again, do it again. All right, we cleaned the bore, and I made about 20 clicks this time to the right. So we're gonna see where we hit on this one. Oh, we went low this time. All right. And we want to bring it up. I'm going to walk down real quick and take a look. I think the shot that I thought hit next to the first one actually hit next to the, or just above the second one, and then drop below. So I want to go visually verify. All right, so that was shot one, and see how it kind of tore away. The shadow made me think through the scope that that was shot number 3, but it's actually 2, 3, and then 4. So our right and left is good. I probably can bring it back actually over where I originally had it before I made those adjustments. I did bring it up, so we are shooting low right now. So I'm going to bring it 20 clicks back to the left to, you know, compensate for my error and reading the target wrong. I thought shot number 3 was here, not there. And then we'll take another shot and see if we can hit it. Gotta say, I am very happy with the amount of felt recoil that's going on here. I mean, honestly, it's moving the sled less than some of the like the muzzleloader and stuff that I shoot. So it's really good. As light as the gun is, I am pleasantly surprised. Woo, baby, yes! That's where we want to see it. All right, so apparently I did not press record on the other camera, so y'all didn't get to see the shot. I'm sorry, but right where it's supposed to be means the scope's working good, the gun's working good. We've got a fresh target right over there at 55 yards. That shot will not translate to a bullseye at 55 yards, but it might be in the yellow. That's why we sight our rifles in. This is why we start close and work our way back. So that's what we're going to do. We'll take a second. You know, done a couple of these videos now, and I've received a comment or two about the fact that I shoot from a rest and sight guns in, like using the sled or using you know, gun rest, sandbags, that kind of thing. I'm gonna explain this to y'all. When I'm sighting the gun in, that is not time for me to learn technique. That is not time for me to show off my skills. This is me getting a piece of machinery, a tool, and running in peak performance. I want to take as much of myself out of the equation as possible. Learn the trigger, maybe learn a little bit about the gun, just in how it feels, but otherwise, it's not me. I am trying to get the gun, the rifle, the pistol, the crossbow, whatever. I am trying to get it dialed in to as close to perfect as I humanly possibly can. I'm doing that so that when I do add my influence on the firearm, on the bow, on whatever the tool may be, that the amount of mistakes that I make as a human being will be minimized by having precise equipment. That is the whole purpose of a lead sled, rest, things of that nature, is to eliminate human error. We're all humans, we all make mistakes, and we want to take as much of that out as we can so we can make the cleanest and best shot possible. That's why I do it. We're out to 55 yards at this stage. Put my eye protection on. Well, I'll be dipped. Huh. Dang. Wasn't expecting that. So I just got done telling y'all down at the target that I don't expect it at 55 yards to hit the bullseye. But yeah, that's what I just did. So I think I'm gonna take it just like 2 clicks to the left, because it wasn't like square on the bullseye. But yeah, shocked. I like this gun a lot. That's 6 rounds so far decided in. Let's take y'all and show you. All right, I've cleaned the bore, got the cameras running, we're set up to shoot out to 100 yards. I ranged it from here, it's actually 102, but you know, close enough for government work. All right. Well, looks like we are really, really high. Holy cow. That went up above the blue on that one. And it looks like just a touch to the left too. So let's see what we can do here. All right. That came way down that time. All right. First shot was right here. The second shot was down this way. So I brought it up half the distance that I brought it down, and I brought it over half the distance that I brought it over. See if that gets us in the yellow at least. It also might be me. That shot did not feel quite on. Yeah, there we go. We're at the bottom right corner of the yellow. That shot felt a whole lot better. So now we are right here. We're gonna bring it up 1 click, bring it left 1 click, clean the bore, take the shot again. But we are now well within the kill zone. Barrel's starting to warm up just a touch, but then again it's also starting to warm up outside just a little bit too. All right, that one pulled up a lot, but I kind of felt like I pulled that shot too. We're giving it a couple of minutes. I took a quick break, get a drink of water, but I wanted to let the barrel cool down a little bit too. It was starting to feel a little on the warmer side of things, kind of like a lukewarm cup of coffee. And I want to make sure that the barrel's nice and cool when I shoot, because that's how it's going to be shot. And if it gets too hot, it can throw the shot off too. I still think that last one was me, but either way, I'd like things to be all at an even playing field. Real quick, I thought I'd tell you about the ammunition that we're using today. This is Hornady, and it's a Hornady Custom. So it's a 250 grain FTX bullet. This is basically their Leverution rounds. This is what originally, when this gun, or when this caliber first came out, these were the only people who made it, and this was the only way to get it. Again, I had some past experience with it, so I knew that the round itself would do well, would expand well, and penetrate good. So with that being said, the price of it was like $30 a box versus $50 or $60 a box, which is some of the other ammunition manufacturers with that type of ballistic tip bullet that I like. That's what they sell it for, so much more affordable option for me. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. I have not adjusted the scope at all, just because I think that last round was me. Alright, last round was not me. Last shot was up here. Shot I just took was right there. So that's our group. Means we do need to bring it down. I gotta say, y'all, I am still happily and pleasantly surprised at how little recoil this gun is, as light as it is and as big as that round is. I mean, I knew that this round gets a lot more attention than it deserves in terms of power, because it does hit the target with a lot of force, but it doesn't hit the shooter with a lot of force. And I mean, I've almost gone through a whole box of ammo. My shoulder's still feeling nice and fresh, and that is something to brag about. This gun only weighs 6.5 pounds. It's probably the lightest deer rifle I got, and it hits with less recoil than my 30-06 does. That's better. All right, we're back on the yellow, touching the same one we hit that one time. We're going to adjust a little bit, but we're hitting a little bit better. I think I'm just going to bring it back right, or left, sorry. Show y'all real quick. The first shot on the yellow was here, actually right about there. This shot was like right here. You can see I'm fairly good in line in terms of my elevation. So I just brought it over 2 clicks and see if it brings it over. If it's working right, it should hit somewhere around in there, which means 2 more clicks will hit it dead center. You know, again, the group might be a little off. You know, I'm learning this gun. We'll see we're testing out the accuracy of it too, so it just might not be that accurate. That might be all it boasts, all it's going to do. 1 inch at 100 yards is the normal MOA that people will guarantee on any rifle. So a 1 inch group, meaning 1 inch separation between your bullets, is understandable, acceptable. That's interesting. Not sure what to make of that. So it came up about 1 inch. Didn't come over to the left at all. Barrel's back to being warm to the touch, so we're going to take another break. So I decided to show y'all what I'm seeing here nice and close. So the last 2 shots were here and here. There's 1.25 inches difference between these 2. All I've done so far is bring it over a few clicks, which I did measure, and that is 2 inches away. So it should be 8 clicks over, and I've brought it about 4. The gun does seem like it's doing what I'm asking it to do, which is shoot better with a cold bore, because that's how I hunt. I want to see just how much I can coax out of this gun. You know, a minute of angle is what is guaranteed on a rifle like this, so that's a 1 inch group, which between, you know, the last 2 shots, 1.25 inches is pretty darn close to that. You know, if I get another one inside it, that makes it a 1 inch group. If another one shoots outside of it, then it's opening up and we got to look at other things. The fact that these 2 are only about a 1/2 inch apart, you know, tells you right there that, I mean, we're in the vital zone. We just need to kind of bring it over a little bit. If I could get a group like that over the yellow, I'd be pretty darn happy. All right, barrel's cold to the touch again. The bore has been cleaned, and we got a fresh target. Oh yeah, right on the money, honey. I don't know that I want to touch that. Back in the yellow, and we're right where I expected to be. So we're right there. I like it. Amazing what heat does to metal, and it does affect the gun's accuracy. Yeah, we're touching. I ain't touching that. Yeah, I am. 1 click. 1 click to the left. That's beautiful. That's what we want to see, folks. We're going to clean the barrel again. I'm going to load a couple rounds into the magazine, change some stuff out, let the bore cool down again, let the barrel cool down again, and then we're going to try the gong and the paint can that's up there. So as you can see, we have a little different setup now. No longer with the lead sled. I want to see how the gun actually feels without all the weight holding it down, and you know, how it handles, how the muzzle rise is with the compensator. Get a feel for the gun itself and my influences on the gun. Got 3 rounds loaded into the magazine. That is all it holds. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll only need 2. Let's see. So we're going for the gong first. Yeah, boy. Woo! That rocked the entire gong, the stand, and everything. About knocked it down. And that's what I love about this round. It has got so much force when it hits. That is awesome. I mean, the whole thing rocked back. And as far as, you know, recoil goes in my shoulder, beautiful. Which, I mean, y'all have to remember, I had surgery last year on my shoulder. I couldn't hunt or shoot anything with any kind of recoil. And I mean, I'm still getting, you know, motion and movement and building muscle memory back up in it. It's still a healing process. So, you know, I'm taking this, I'm using a bigger round that I'm uncertain about. And, you know, as lightweight as the gun was, I was worried about it, flat out. It had me concerned. That was awesome. All right, let's see what we can do with the paint can. Well, it ripped right through that paint can. Shot a little high, but that works. You know, we got one more round. Barrel's a little warm, but I think we'll be all right. Let's go for the gong one more time. Woo! That's gonna put a deer down in a big way. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes! Woo! Alrighty, I'm gonna go get the target and then we'll say goodbye. All right, y'all. Ruger American Gen 2 Predator and 450 Bushmaster. Here's my review. Sighted it in today. I love it. It's awesome. The round performed exactly as I expected. It hits like a freight train. It is a hammer of a round. As far as accuracy goes, I'm ecstatic with it. I really, really am. I pulled the target out for y'all. When I said I had 2 touching, I meant 2 touching. Took a picture of it. I mean, they're literally touching on the cardboard and everything, just one ragged hole. As far as, you know, repeatability, freehand shooting at this one, just using the bag as a rest. Hit right there, aimed right there. So just a couple inches off, that's me. And if, you know, the gun performs like that, when my influence gets onto it, I'm good with it. You know, as far as the rifle itself, just the machine performs, y'all, that's fantastic. I can't ask for better. I can't say enough good things. I love this gun. This is gonna be my new deer rifle. I love the caliber. It really hits like a hammer. Hopefully me and Josh will get out and we'll collaborate and do a video for you guys on his channel, Emanates Training, where we talk about the 450 Bushmaster round and what it can do. I texted him while we were shooting today, telling him we need to get together and do that. But everything I could have asked for and then some. So I highly recommend it. It's a solid rifle. 600 bucks at Sportsman. The scope was on Amazon for $150. You know, it wasn't like they're high end. It's not like it's a $1,500 rifle. It's an affordable setup. as affordable as things are these days. So I highly recommend it. Recoil was great, and they did a lot of stuff to manage that and still keep it lightweight, which, I mean, you can't ask for better from Ruger. The adjustable trigger worked really well. I was able to adjust it down. It's down to about a 3-pound trigger pull. It was up in the area of 5 pounds before, and it was real easy to do. The scope rings held up well. I'll be honest with y'all, if you've seen the video of me mounting and bore sighting this thing, I was going to contact CV Life, who I bought the scope rings from, because the plate seemed to be upside down. It wouldn't hold tight unless I flipped it over. I didn't do it. I'll just be honest. I got lazy. I procrastinated. I didn't do it. They're on there solid. So I'm just going with user error and moving on. I mean, it held rock solid the whole time. So no complaints there. I would say overall, both thumbs up, 5 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend it. Get it, check it out for yourself. See what the gun can do, see what the round can do. That's the important part, what the round can do. That thing is a freight train when it hits, and I cannot wait to use it on deer. So guys, check it out. If you like it, pick one up. For what it's worth, in my 2 cents, it's worth it. It's a good rifle. Accuracy's good, you know, consistency is good. It's doing everything I expected it to do for the gun that it is. If you haven't already seen it, check out the unboxing as well as the bore sight and the mounting of the scope. Those are 2 other videos. The link is down below. Otherwise, don't forget to check out the videos from this year's hunting season. I don't know when this one's going to come out, but you know, I've already started hunting at this stage. I've already gotten 1 doe down and in 2 sits. So first day, got a doe down that evening. It was a beautiful hunt and a lot of fun. So hopefully, you know, y'all have seen it. Check it out if you haven't, and you know, just let me know what you think. So Jonathan with Pinnacle Outdoor Traditions. I'm telling you that whether you're in the woods or on the water, get outdoors and make some traditions of your own. Don't forget the like and subscribe buttons up here, whichever way they are, and you know, go ahead and comment. I know that my gun videos and gun review videos and stuff seem to be getting a lot of views, so hopefully y'all are liking this one. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think, ask a question, I'll be happy to help. Oh, one other thing, the Ruger trigger, it is an easy thing to adjust. I did adjust it from a 5-pound to a 3-pound trigger pull, and it's real nice, smooth, clean break. Absolutely love it. So great buy. Check it out for yourself, and we'll see y'all in the woods. Bye.
Stay on it. Man, he needs a turn. I know, right? Yeah, just stay on it. Right there. Get on it. Just squeeze that trigger. Nice! Good hit, kiddo. Good hit.